Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alifia Ananda Ramadhani with name 1924090103. I was made video for complete my assignment. Virtual office. Next. What is a virtual office? A virtual office gives business a physical address and office-related service without the overhead of a long list and administrative staff. With a virtual office, employees can work from anywhere but still have things like a mailing address, phone answering service, meeting rooms, and video conferencing. Next is how virtual office work. Virtual office operate as one unit to serve customers but do not exist in a fixed location. These types of setups is especially popular with startup and small business that want to minimize overhead. The creation of web-based office productivity software and service, such as video conferencing, has helped drive the growth in a virtual office. A virtual office can also lead to greater productivity as it serves free worker from administrative tasks, as well as communities. Each employee can work from the location that is most convenient, and the business is not restricted to hiring employees who live locally. Advantage and disadvantage of a virtual office. The appeal of a virtual office to users is twofold. First, the monthly cost of a virtual office is far less than that of a traditional office. A virtual office can also be secured via a month-to-month lease, so there is greater flexibility if a user business change. Second, a virtual office can provide a mailing address, telephone answering, and video conferencing service. Therefore, a small business can appear larger than it is. It also can provide a physical address or multiple addresses for users to meet clients. Virtual office also may have restricted access on night and weekends. Users might find the lack of flexibility limiting and inconvenient. There is also the potential for distraction that come with working from home, and therefore some workers might not be as productive when operating in a virtual office environment. Next is, what does a virtual office provide? 1. A business postal address. This helps business seems a little more prestigious than they might otherwise be if they use their real address. Number 1, my mom's basement. Number 1, my mom's basement, still living at home file. 2, a receptionist. This helps if you are arranging meeting in around your virtual office because it makes that virtual office seems a little less virtual to your customers and business college. 3, envelope opening and scanning service. If you are getting mail sent to an address that you are not, this is a great service where you can get all the post scan and email over to you so you can stay on top of your admin. 4, meeting rooms. You might not have access to a full-time desk, but you can at least arrange meeting in this place too. 4, phone answering and voicemail service. This just simply helps you manage your incoming calls and means that you don't have to over out your personal mobile. Instead, use a real landline number that makes you look a little more pro. Where did the idea for virtual office space come from? As stated above, the idea comes from the executive suites and has evolved because of the ability for business to function remotely using ever-advancing technology for communication. The joys of Skype, Google Hangouts, and many other platforms has improved business owners to reduce the cost of renting office space. Next, can I hire the best talent to work in my more remote office location? Before you make the decision to take a virtual office and a more remote actual office location, figure out what your hiring needs are and ask around to get a feel for their reaction to working remotely. If you need knowledge worker, I would suggest looking at a more central location for your actual office space. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in a position where you struggle to recruit the best talent. Next chapter is how can I work in London but keep my costs down? Virtual assistants are amazing. They are individuals around the world that choose to be internet worker, helping business with administrative, design, and daily tasks remotely. Having read the book The 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss, where he advocates the use of virtual assistants, I now believe that business can get the best of both worlds. Next, how can I use virtual assistant in my business? This will be my recommendation for those needing a more central location but hindered by cash flow. Rent the desk space that you need. Those essential team players that are performing more technical work and require constant team and project collaboration should be in-house. This helps you build a culture and a team ethos that should make innovation and creativity flow more readily. For those tasks that you can describe and are less technical, perhaps a little more repetitive, recruit some amazing virtual assistant using a platform such as Upwork. Bring them into your business using all the awesome remote team collaboration platforms like Skype, Google Hangout, and Slack, etc. To work with them, you still need to make them feel part of your gang, inspire and lead them. Also, leveraging all these amazing collaboration tools also enable your business to function remotely. Should it need to, remote work for your in-situ team is important for keeping people happy in the workplace. So even when they choose to work from the beach or home for a few days, there is no disruption to your business functional at all. That's my presentation of virtual office. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.